Welcome back to Business Insights, where we dive deep into the strategies that make South African enterprises thrive. I'm your host, and today we're exploring a fascinating topic that touches every food service business across our country. Understanding product demand patterns between Cape Town and Johannesburg, specifically through the lens of what caterers need to know about bulk food distribution. If you're in the catering business or thinking about starting one, you've probably wondered why certain products fly off the shelves in one city but barely move in another. The truth is, Cape Town and Johannesburg represent two distinctly different markets, each with unique preferences, cultural influences, and logistical challenges. Understanding these differences isn't just helpful, it's absolutely crucial for your success. Let me start with something that might surprise you. While both cities are major metropolitan areas, their food preferences tell completely different stories. Cape Town, with its Mediterranean climate and coastal location, shows consistently higher demand for fresh seafood, locally sourced wines, and lighter, health-conscious options. Think about this. The average Cape Town event planner is 3 times more likely to request sushi platters and fresh oyster stations compared to their Johannesburg counterparts. Johannesburg, on the other hand, operates as the economic powerhouse of the country. The demand here leans heavily toward hearty, substantial offerings. We're talking about higher volumes of red meat, traditional South African dishes like boerewors and pap, and premium imported items that showcase status and success. What's interesting is that Johannesburg caterers report selling nearly twice as much premium beef and lamb compared to Cape Town operations. Now, let's talk about the distribution challenges that make these demand differences even more critical to understand. Successful caterers have mastered 3 vital distribution models, and here's where it gets really interesting. Each city favors different approaches. The first model is direct supplier relationships. In Cape Town, this often means building connections with local wine farms, fishing cooperatives, and organic produce suppliers. The proximity to agricultural regions in the ocean creates opportunities for same-day sourcing that simply don't exist in Johannesburg. Consider this. A Cape Town caterer can source fresh lionfish in the morning and serve it at an evening event with complete confidence in its quality. Johannesburg caterers, however, excel at the second model, centralized distribution networks. The city's position as a logistics hub means access to sophisticated cold chain facilities and bulk purchasing opportunities. Here's the key point. What Johannesburg lacks in local sourcing, it makes up for in efficiency and scale. The average Johannesburg catering operation can access a wider variety of imported and specialty items year-round, thanks to superior warehousing and distribution infrastructure. The third model, and perhaps the most critical, revolves around temperature-controlled logistics. This is where both cities face unique challenges, but the solutions look very different. Cape Town's moderate climate means less strain on refrigeration systems, but the city's notorious traffic congestion can extend delivery times significantly. Smart Cape Town caterers have adapted by using smaller, more frequent deliveries and investing in superior mobile refrigeration units. Johannesburg presents the opposite challenge. The high-veld climate means extreme temperature variations that can stress cold chain systems, but the city's superior highway infrastructure allows for more efficient routing. What's fascinating is how this has shaped product preferences. Johannesburg caterers often favor items with longer shelf lives and better temperature stability, while Cape Town operations can take risks with more delicate, highly perishable specialties. Think about this from a practical standpoint. If you're planning to expand your catering business between these cities, you can't simply transplant your successful Cape Town seafood-heavy menu to Johannesburg and expect the same results. The demand patterns are fundamentally different, driven by cultural preferences, available supply chains, and local economic factors. Here's what successful multi-city caterers have learned. Cape Town clients are willing to pay premium prices for authenticity and local sourcing stories. They want to know their fish was caught this morning off Hout Bay or their vegetables came from a specific Stellenbosch farm. Johannesburg clients, conversely, value consistency, prestige, and abundance. They want to know you can deliver the same high-quality experience, whether it's a board meeting for 20 or a corporate gala for 2,000. The logistics of achieving these different value propositions require completely different distribution strategies. Cape Town's success comes from agility and local relationships. Johannesburg's success comes from scale and reliability. Neither approach works effectively in the other city without significant adaptation. Looking ahead, these patterns are only becoming more pronounced. Cape Town's growing reputation as a culinary destination is driving demand for even more specialized, locally sourced options. Meanwhile, Johannesburg's continued economic growth is creating appetite for premium imported items and larger-scale events that require massive logistical coordination. For caterers looking to optimize their operations, understanding these regional differences isn't optional anymore. It's essential. The most successful operations are those that embrace each city's unique characteristics rather than fighting against them. If you're ready to take your catering business to the next level by mastering these regional demand patterns and distribution strategies, I'd love to help you develop a customized approach. Visit our website for detailed market analysis reports, or reach out directly to discuss how these insights can transform your operation. Until next time, keep innovating and keep feeding South Africa's growing appetite for exceptional experiences.